In this video, we are going to explain how to access and use the Energy Transaction Report on GHGi Analytics. After logging in, you get to the central console. In the navigation bar, we select Applications, and in the drop-down, select Analytics. This takes us to the dashboard page, where we select Reports in the navigation bar, and then in the drop-down select Transactions. This takes us to the Energy Transactions Reports page. Now, you are unlikely to want the entire list of transactions to be displayed every time, so we have the option to choose a time period. If you leave the two date fields blank, they will display all the transactions for the energy type selected. However, we will run a report from the 1st of January 2019 to the 30th of June 2019. We select From Date, which opens a date chooser. In this, we select 2019, then January 1st. In To Date, the date chooser opens, and we again select 2019, then June 30th. We want to review electricity transactions, so we will click on Electricity. This takes us to the Electricity Bills page. This shows us the account number and account name, and below that the time period we have selected. The table below shows all the electricity bills entered in the selected time period. The table itself is split into several columns. From left to right, the format is essentially similar for each field type, with only minor differences. The RID column provides a unique reference that links to the bill. The reference is a hyperlink that, if clicked, will take you to the entry for that bill, as we see. We will return to the table using the back button on the browser. The next column holds the account reference, which is followed by the MPAN number, and then the site code. After this, we have the date on which the bill was entered into the system. We can ignore the next two columns. The supplier is next, followed by the invoice reference, tax point, and the from and to dates. Next, we have the invoice kilowatt hours, if it was stated on the bill, and added to the system. There then follows columns for each of the different billing rates, for example, day and night rates, if these have been entered individually. The numbers in these are kilowatt hours. The next column shows the total for all the entered rates. The following column shows if it was an actual, estimated, or customer reading. The next three columns are WTT, well to tank, in kilowatt hours, TD, transmission and distribution losses, and WTT, TD, well to tank for transmission and distribution losses. The next four columns contain the greenhouse gas emissions in kilograms of CO2e. The first shows the emissions directly released generating the electricity used. The next three columns hold the emissions in kilograms of CO2e released in the production, processing and delivery to you of the electricity used. They are well to tank, WTT, transmission and distribution losses, TD, and well to tank for transmission and distribution losses, WTT, TD. The next column holds a link to an image of the bill if one has been uploaded. Click on the word File in this column and it will open an image of the bill. This is particularly useful for auditing purposes. Finally, we have the comments box. This report is often used by those auditing the system to sample the results. If an image has been uploaded, this can be compared with the entries in the table. Otherwise, an original copy of the bill is required. The emissions can be checked using the invoiced or total kilowatt hours, and the emissions figure then checked against the published factors. The tables for other fuels are essentially the same, with minor changes to reflect their different characteristics. Thank you for watching.